Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Us We Trust here. Um, Apologize for that. Holy crap. It's 7 in the morning. And no, I didn't just wake up. I just haven't slept yet. My sleep schedule is totally screwed at the moment. So, yeah, kind of unfortunate. Anyways, today I wanted to go ahead and actually, recently, a friend of mine, my boy Syfax, he uploaded a video giving an update on his characters and his loot and whatnot and all the stuff that he's gotten up until this point. I thought it was a really cool idea. I come from like an MMO RPG background as far as games go. I play a lot of PC games. Diablo, messed around with WoW for a little while. Love the Borderlands series, the whole looter shooter aspect. Guild Wars 2, all that stuff. I mean, I've played all of it, and I really like grindy sort of games. Anything that has to do with progressing your character and whatnot. So, it's no surprise that a game like Destiny would draw me in. And so, like I said, my boy Syfax did a video, and I really liked it. I really enjoyed watching his commentary and seeing all the stuff that he's gotten. So I wanted to do something similar. So yeah, let's get into it. So I have 3 characters, as you can see. This is my hunter. My character that I started with. I first rolled a hunter when game first launched. He's level 29, not yet 30. I believe I'm just missing the raid boots on him, and after I get those, he will be 30. So yeah, however, I've since moved on, and he is no longer my main character. I've since moved on to playing a warlock, and this is my level 30. I actually got it to level 30 today. So yeah, I got the gear yesterday, and then I just finished leveling everything up today. So pretty happy about it, pretty stoked. I finally have a 30. A little bit late to the party, but that's okay. Better late than never. I'm just really happy that I got it before all the new DLC drops, which I'm super, super hyped about. So, yeah. And then my third character, I have a Titan. Have not really messed with this character at all. Zur sold a chest of Alpha Lupi or Alpha Lupi, however you say that, 1 week, and I really like the way that thing looked, and I like it a lot better than that ugly armamentarium that every Titan has. So yeah, I picked it up, and like I put it on. I got a character to 20, slapped this thing on him, and then I got like 2 other pieces of legendary gear just by leveling up Vanguard or whatever. So. But I don't plan to really mess with this character for a while. Well, actually, now that I have my character at 30, this guy's pretty much there already. I might actually start leveling, working on this character. But anyways, regardless, let's get into the gear and whatnot, and what I'm rocking currently. So yeah, like I said, I'm actually really, really stoked on the DLC that's coming out, the Dark Below. Super, super hype. It's about time, because the game did get stale. I think I've stopped playing this game at least 3 times already, and but somehow it keeps dragging me back into it. It's like this vicious cycle, but I think I'm here to like stay this time, hopefully, because Bungie is making really good changes. They're listening to the community and some of the things that bother not only me, but a vast majority of the community. Stuff like guns that were useless and there was no reason to use them have gotten buffed. More content is coming out. Stuff that was kind of a hassle, such as like farming material and whatnot. That stuff, they made that a lot easier. So it's pretty cool. I'm really happy that they're doing that, and they're taking the game into the right direction. So hopefully I stick with it this time. So this is my character. First off, let me say, like I said, he is 30. My build sucks currently. I have 83% intellect. I have 83% strength, 226 points in each. Really good. Obviously, my strength is a little bit higher than I'd like it to be, but the main problem here is that I have a big fat donut for my discipline, which is very bad for this game because the grenades in this game, every single one of them, you could say argue is good and has its purposes, but the grenades overall in this game are just so strong, and having 0 discipline is a bad thing. So what I've been trying to do to get around that is I actually got this from these 2 helmets from the hard raid today. This one gives a little bit of discipline, and then I've been putting on the Void Fang vestments. So I have a little, at least I have some discipline, 21%, obviously not the best. Takes a little bit out of the strength, which I don't mind. 100% intellect. So I've been rocking this, but so I need to finish leveling up this helmet that I got, which is pretty much there already, and then I'll be 30 with this build as well, and I can kind of switch between the two. But yeah, anyways, this has nothing to do with the PvP build that I use. That's why I have all these other stuff, because I need a lot more discipline for PvP, because nades are too important. So anyways, but this isn't really about the build or anything like that. I just kind of wanted to point that out, because like I said, you do not want to have 0 discipline. Helmet I'm using currently is Light Beyond Nemesis. I actually used to hate the way this thing looked, but it kind of grew on me. I don't know. I think it looks pretty sick now, actually, to be honest with you. I kind of like the whole like wings aspect on the side. I have 2 raid helmets, which I just recently got. One leveled, one not leveled. This one has strength, whereas this one gives discipline. So, and as I was explaining earlier, I need discipline and not strength. I'm kind of just really hanging on to this one simply to hold on to it, and if I ever need it to do like a specific build or something, kind of helps. This one here this is the one I was using on my way up to 30. Haven't really used it since. Not a bad helmet, but it's there. And then I also have Skull, which is actually, it's pretty good. 109 intellect roll, not the highest I've seen, but definitely not the worst. I saw this guy that had like 87 or something like that. That's just prayers. Gauntlets, I have obviously I have all the raid stuff here. I have a couple of extra gauntlets that I use for PvP and whatnot. So yeah, I have this. I have a couple different chest pieces, but the only ones that I've been using are the raid chest and the Void Fangs. As far as boots go, all the ones that I had prior to receiving the raid ones were garbage, to be honest with you. So I kind of just trashed all of them. I think I had like 4 pairs at one point, and I just got rid of all of them for shards. These are a couple of my bonds or whatever. I just really only used the one that I've gotten from the raid. Okay, so getting into the guns now. I've actually really been liking using this one, which I just recently got. It's called the Devil You Know. I believe you get it from either the PvP or the Crucible Quartermaster or the Vanguard. I don't remember which one. One of them is the Devil You Know, and the other one is Lord High Fixer. But I got this one, and I've been really happy with it. 12 magazine clip. Kills with this weapon grant bonus damage for a short time. Pretty good. Causing damage with this weapon increases its stability. Yeah, it's okay. I really like it. I would say if it was catered to either, Crucible or to PvE, I would definitely say it's catered a little bit more towards PvE, just because the kills with this weapon grant bonus damage for a short time. You can rack that up pretty quick in PvE. I've noticed like the damage modifiers just keep stacking, and it's actually pretty good up to a point, obviously, but it is really good. Decent rate of fire, good size magazine, overall really good hand cannon. I'm pretty happy that I got it. Last word, I've actually had this thing for a while. This thing used to be my baby, but now that everybody kind of has it, I don't know, I'm kind of just like whatever about it. Don't get me wrong, the gun is ridiculous. Very, very good hand cannon. But I've had it for a while, and I think I just used it for so long I kind of got burnt out on it. Still a top 3 weapon in this game, though, for sure. I have 2 Suros regimes, and let me talk about that a little bit real quick. The reason why I have 2 is because if you didn't know, the second upgrade on the gun makes it so that while you're zoomed in, the weapon fires slower, but you do bonus damage. So it's good. To be honest with you, it's good in both forms. I really like using it in full auto, with the normal fire rate, and I also like using it with the other perks that it gives, but with the slower fire rate. My boy Syfax is currently debating on whether or not he should upgrade his or not. I honestly don't think you can go wrong with either one. It's really fun to use with the normal fire rate, but like I said, it's also really good when you upgrade it. You do get a couple of bonus perks to it. So that's why I'm hanging on to the other one and not dismantling it. Thorn just recently got buffed. Don't even get me started with this weapon. It's been kind of the bane of my existence recently, at least as far as Crucible goes. Have not been enjoying getting 3-shot by this thing. If you want my honest opinion, I think it's too strong. But as far as the top 3 weapons in this game at the moment for PvP, at least as far as primaries go, only talking about primaries, I honestly think it's these 3 bad boys right here, the Suros, Last Word, and Thorn. So yeah, this thing is ridiculous. Don't have it maxed out yet, but you know, at some point I will. Shadow Price, obviously, as you guys all know, the nerf to the auto rifles kind of hit all the auto rifles pretty hard, including the Shadow Price, which is up there as far as, like, you know, one of the best ARs. But sadly, this thing doesn't see much play anymore except for PvE. Decent size clip, 25, you know, not the greatest. Kills with this weapon increase reload speed for a short time, really good. And kills with this weapon reduce cooldown of your grenade. The Grenadier perk is really good. So mine is actually pretty decent. But like I said, it doesn't see much playing time since the nerf to auto rifles. It's a good gun, don't get me wrong, it's a good gun, but you know, kind of more of a PvE sort of thing, just to fill a slot type of deal. This pulse rifle, the Super POX VLO, I actually recently got this. It has Third Eye, and kills with this weapon increase reload speed for a short time. Really good rolls on the things. I just haven't, I mean, pulse rifles are just not the best. You know, if you play Destiny, you know that. And I've kind of just hung on to it just in case Bungie makes changes to pulse rifles. Then, you know, I have a pretty decent one here. It's got a good sight, and it's got 2 good perks on it. So I'm kind of just hanging on to it. Messed around with it a little bit in PvE. Other than that, nothing really to talk about. But yeah, this one's pretty decent. This A dot blah 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 blah. It has Third Eye on it. It's pretty good, but then it has the useless gain bonus accuracy while crouched. That perk sucks. Normally, I'd instant hold the X as soon as I got something with that. But I don't know. I didn't really have another scout rifle that I liked a lot. I mean, I do have other ones that I'll, you know, show in a second here, but I don't know. I really like the sight on this one. I like the way the gun looks. So I kind of just hung on to it for that sole purpose, but you won't catch me using this thing in Crucible or anything like that. Kind of just more of a PvE thing when I'm bored, slap it on sort of thing. The Vanquisher. This is actually my favorite assault rifle in the game, even more so than the Shadow Price. The sight on it is awesome. Kills with this weapon increase reload speed for a short time, really good. And the bottom half of each magazine causes additional damage. Really good, especially, and it synergizes with the clip size, the magazine size of the Vanquisher, because of the fact that it only has 22 bullets, and you almost always reach that second half of the clip and get that bonus damage before hitting your reload. You're pretty much using every single bullet, every life, with this thing, so you're always getting that, making use of that bonus damage. It's pretty nice. It's a good AR. Okay, this is the Future War Colt hand cannon. It's called the Chance. It's cool. I mean, I got mine with Third Eye. Kills with this weapon grant bonus reserve ammo. It's, you know, it's not bad at all. But the magazine size 6. You are not going to be doing anything with that in PvE or PvP, which makes this thing a pretty much hold X. Don't really know why I had that, to be honest with you. So yeah, getting into it, my secondaries that I have, this thing, I've been having a lot of fun with this thing recently. The 77 Wizard. I was actually messing around in PvP before starting this commentary, and I don't know. I was kind of skeptical about this thing just because I liked all the sights and everything, but I saw the first perk and it was the slide further while this weapon is equipped. I had never gotten a gun with that trait, so I don't know. I kind of felt like it was gonna be useless, to be honest with you. But I finally gave it some time, and I was rocking the Voidwalker class with Blink and this thing, and I kind of did made a sort of mobility. I kind of gave up some toughness or some armor, and I had put some points into agility, make myself a bit quicker. I was blinking around, running around with the 77 Wizard, and the build synergized so good because of the slide further while this way. And it's not, like I said, I was really skeptical about it, but after trying it, it's not, there's a significant difference between your slide distance when you have this thing equipped as opposed to when you don't. There were a lot of close situations where I was full red or, one shot, and I would blink and then slide around a corner and live because of it. The whole build synergized really good, and I was really, really happy with the outcome. So I'm actually really happy with this, with that perk. I don't think it would be good for all guns, ARs, assault rifles, stuff like that. But this thing on a shotgun or a fusion rifle, good. I think it would be most optimal on a shotgun, but I don't think it's useless. In my honest opinion, I think it's pretty good. And then the second thing, this weapon has bonus accuracy while firing from the hip. Awesome. You can easily one burst people short to medium distance with this thing. Overall, awesome fusion rifle. Really happy I got this thing. I have the Plan C. Got this thing from the Nightfall, I think 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, something like that. Zer sold it the next week. It seems like that's pretty much the story of our lives over at TCG. We want a gun forever, can't seem to get it, then we get it, and then that same week Zer sells it. So, I don't know. Very good fusion rifle, though. Don't have much to say about this thing. Very, very good overall. Very good weapon. Pocket Infinity was probably, in my opinion, best gun in the game, along with the Before the Thorn was buffed, along with the Last Word. But it's all glitched out right now due to the most recent update. So I don't know. I'm sure they'll fix it, put it back to the way it used to be. But this thing is ridiculous. If you need evidence or proof as to that, just go over to Syfax's channel, and you can see some of the gameplay, some of the stuff that he does to kids in Crucible at the Pocket Infinity. Ridiculous. This thing, the Light Beware, this is my baby. This is my go-to. Like I said, I've recently really been enjoying the 77 Wizard, but this is my go-to. Someone teabags my ass, I'm switching to this thing. I'm gonna fucking body you gun. This is the Light Beware. It has Grenadier on it, and kills with this weapon grant bonus reserve ammo. Actually a really good perk to have, especially on the fusion rifles. Most of the time you end up using these things like primaries anyways, and you end up using your primary like a secondary. At least that's the way I do it when I'm really trying hard, or rocking a fusion rifle, because the fusion rifles are so versatile in this game. This gun is ridiculous. Charge rate is awesome. One shots people. Stability is good. 6 bullets in the clip. Very, very, very good gun. Yeah, this thing is, like I said, it's my baby. Got nothing else to say besides that. The Found Verdict, I actually just recently got this thing. Haven't tried it out yet. As you can see, it has no XP on it at all. But from what I've heard, it's a top tier shotgun. So pretty happy about that. I haven't tried it out yet. Now I have 2 other shotguns here. Surprisingly, all my shotguns are arc damage. I have the Comedian and the Invisible Hands. Pretty similar in the sense that obviously they have the arc damage. This one here has aiming this weapon increases its effective range, and then this one here has aiming this weapon reduces the spread of its projectiles, basically meaning that the bullets are tighter, not as much of a spread, and you can basically get get one-shots more consistently. I haven't unlocked it, obviously, yet, but I know that this is the perk that you want for shotguns, is the reduced spread. I've been messing around with this one just because it had the increases its effective range. Been pretty happy with it, though, with the comedian, but I want to level this thing up next and see, compare them, and I have a feeling this thing's going to be better than the comedian that I have, but regardless, this thing's still pretty decent, so I hung on to it. Maxed out Praetor's Revenge, the raid sniper rifle, pretty good weapon overall. I do like it a lot. Yeah, it's probably, as far as PvP goes, it's a lot of people's go-to. Scope on it is awesome, stays perfectly still, 6 bullets in the clip. Overall, awesome sniper rifle. So if you haven't gotten it yet, I recommend grinding the raid to get it, because it's very good. And then I have my Patience and Time. I really like this thing. To be honest with you, I don't really know if it's worth the. You can see the stability stat. It stays perfectly still. It's a really fun to use sniper rifle. I don't know if it's worth using the exotics. Your exotic slot for it, but it is a lot of fun to use. The going invis trade is, obviously doesn't hurt. It's cool. It's really cool looking. I love the way that the sniper rifle itself looks. But yeah, I don't know. It's a cool sniper rifle, but as far as my go-to, I think the Praetor's Revenge would be my go-to over this. As far as heavies go, I think this is the only department where I'm really lacking, is my heavies department. I do have two other ones. They're just on my other characters currently. I have Thunderlord that I got from the hard raid, my first hard raid that I ever did. I got this after I killed Atheon. This thing is a beast. I haven't even leveled it up all the way yet, but I love the sound that it makes when you're shooting it. It does insane damage, huge clip. Just this thing is a monster. And I really like the thunder effects that it has, like over here. It's awesome. You can see it when you're wielding the gun too. They did a really good job with this gun. So I have that. The Swarm, had this thing for a while now. Kills with this weapon grant bonus damage for a short time. Very good to have on a heavy machine gun, because normally you're just mowing stuff down, and like I said, you're getting that bonus damage, racking it up to its cap. It's really good. And then increase the reload speed of this weapon when its mag is empty. I think that is one of the best traits that you can get on a heavy machine gun, because of the fact that you do so much damage per bullet with these things that you're normally just running that clip out. You can just hard aim a spawn in PvP and just easily get 3-4 man kill, and you wipe out that clip, and then you get the sleight of hand reload. So really good. Zombie Apocalypse, to be honest, this thing isn't that great. The gun itself, I'm not referring to the gun itself. I think I've gotten this thing like 3 or 4 times. Like 2 with solar damage, 2 with arc damage. It's pretty cool, but the one that I got isn't too great. Final kill with the final round or whatever. Increases reload speed, not that great. Reduces the severity of this weapon's recoil. It's whatever. I don't know. I kind of just have it just to have a... To be honest, I don't really know why I have this thing. It's not that great. I might have to hold X on this one as well. Get like a better one from Vanguard or one of the other factions. And then I have a maxed out Hezen's Vengeance, which is the raid rocket launcher. This thing it's not a Gallahorn, but it's awesome. I would definitely say that the best ones are probably... The Gallahorn's really good, obviously. Truth's good. There is another one that the Vanguard Quartermaster sells. I don't know if it's the Vanguard or the Crucible. It's one of the two that my boy Mike showed me. He has it, and that thing is ridiculous, but it's good. This thing it's up there. As far as rocket launchers go, it's good. It holds 3 shells, without having to reload. And then when you shoot the rockets, they split up into like other explosions. You can do some work with this thing. It's pretty good. As far as some of my other stuff, I have 3 legendary sparrows. I have the Timebreaker, which is the one that you get from the hard raid. I have the Tumbler, which was the gift to Bungie, or from Bungie, to everybody who who pre-purchased the Dark Below. And then I have a legendary sparrow that I myself upgraded. This one here has the purple flames that come out of it. So I think this one's the fastest. This one does, like, you can do tricks on it, and this one is just cool because it has that unique look from the raid. And then you can use you can like get some insane speed with this thing and then make it blow up or something like that. So yeah, they're all pretty cool. Ships are like, whatever. I don't really pay attention to them too much. Nothing special. A couple of the shaders I have. And then, yeah. So, anyways, that's it as far as, like, what I have on my main character, what I carry with me, anyways. As far as my Volt goes... oh, actually, before I get into this, I should go my inventory so I can let you guys see. I had a lot more material. Relic Iron, Spin Metal, Helium, and Spirit Bloom, but... I've been using this stuff like crazy because I've been, like, you guys have no idea how hard I've been grinding this game recently. And I've just been using materials nonstop. Strange coins, I think I'm set for a while with 109. Don't think I'll be needing any of those for a while. I only have one exotic shard, used one for my Void Fangs. And then 41 Ascendant shards and 76 Ascendant energy. I had 100 of each a couple days ago, but like I said, I've been on that grind, so... yeah, stuff's been going out the window. As far as my Volt goes, don't really have much in here. Some cloaks for my Hunter that I didn't have room to hold on him. I gotta hold on to the Kostov or whatever, however you pronounce it. This thing is the first assault rifle you get. I think it looks awesome. It's like the most modern looking gun in the game for sure. Stranger's rifle, no idea why the hell I have this freaking thing. I don't know. I haven't touched this thing since the campaign, but still. And then these are just some extra scout rifles I had. I have the Future War Colt one, the Ares Nemesis, and then Proxima Centauri. They're cool. I don't know. Don't really touch them too much, to be honest with you. They kind of just sit here, and I don't know. I don't know. I haven't used any of them in a while. Some extra shaders and whatnot. I do have... about 4 more legendaries on my Hunter, and then 3 more on my Titan. But I don't really want to go. This video's already long as it is, so I don't really want to go in there because I don't even really know what I have on them. I have a couple of heavies on my. I think I have like 2 heavies on my Hunter. I think they're just Zombie Apocalypse. I have this Strange Suspect, which is what he's holding in here. And then I don't even know, God knows what I have on my Titan. But I know I have a couple more, but nothing that I need to waste your guys' time for. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed looking at the gear that I've gotten up to this point. I hope you've been having a good time with the game. If you guys want to play at all, I'm always grinding the game on Xbox One, so you can just go ahead and add me. Always willing to play or help out with raids, do that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. Trying to think, I have a couple of Crucible videos that I want to upload. I have like a 44 and like 4 gameplay that I just got like an hour ago, that I lost, of course, because... well, I guess you'll just have to see when I upload the video. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.